Hey guys, welcome back to Joe's Farm. Alex here. Today I'm going to be planting some trees in the chicken pasture area, and I just wanted to walk through the area, kind of explain why I'm choosing to put the trees where I am, and then we're going to do a how-to for how to plant a tree and why that's important. So to start, I just wanted to walk around this area, give you a little lay of the land from the back side. We have the 3 coops, as you can see behind me here. The pastures for the 2 coops on the eastern side of the property already have some shrubs and bushes and trees in them. And that is super nice, especially in the summertime for the chickens. They really need shade. They are way less likely to just get out in free range and take advantage of all the open space that they have when they're baking in the sun. They're excited and they see me out right now, so they're willing to come and kind of see what I'm doing. But you know, when I showed up, they were all just huddled inside, or a few of them are out in the one tree over there. But way more so over here. You can see, if you look closely, mixed within the bushes and trees over here, a lot more are out and kind of wandering around, enjoying the shade and the nice breeze. So the goal is to take this area and put some trees in it, get some shade. And I've specifically chosen some trees that I think will be good for us and good for the chickens. So I've chosen some pawpaw trees. I know for those of us in the area, there's a little town just west of us called Pawpaw. And you know, I'm not going to sit here and say that's what it was named after, but pawpaw trees are actually native to the area, which is they're pretty native to the northeastern states in the United States. And what they are, they get, I'll put a link down at the bottom in the notes to kind of give you some background of the pawpaw trees and the other trees that I'll be doing. So check those out. But pawpaws are sweet. They're going to have fruits in their later years. They're going to have fruit that is kind of similar to the consistency of an avocado, and it's got a custardy, a little stringy kind of custardy flavor, sort of like a banana citrus kind of blend. And they're unique. They're kind of cool in the permaculture space. A lot of attention is being brought back to them, so I'm excited to just give those a try. And then I also have some Siberian pea shrub, which produces a little pea pod that will fall to the ground, and the chickens will enjoy that. That's going to be tasty, and those get to be probably, you know, maybe 15 feet high and maybe 15 by 15 in its maturity. Pretty like the pawpaw in size, also about like that. And then the other one, the third one that I'm going to be doing, is the Nanking cherry, which is a cherry tree, a little bit more like a shrub, so it's slightly on the smaller side. So the way that I'm going to do this, I'm basically going to come across this area and pretty evenly space them. We have one tree growing over here already that is probably pretty close to full size, but it doesn't cast too much of a shadow. And then there's a shrub here already, but that's really about it. And you can actually see, even just in this little weed patch down inside of there, well, you probably can't see, but there's chickens hiding under there. So the idea is just to give some shelter, and it also is protection from not only the sun, but from hawks and other birds of prey that would be flying around. And right now they can see the chickens really easily, and that's really our biggest pressure here, being surrounded by cornfields and soybean fields as far as the eye can see around the area. Our biggest pressure is not actually the deer and such, or coyotes even. Our biggest pressure here is the birds of prey. So I'm gonna space out my line going across this semi-backish area. It's about 15 feet in from the end of the property, and that just is to allow some space for us in mowing and future ideas to do like an alley there. We could do an alley of crops if we ever do decide to move chickens. But it also will provide a rather centralized shade protection and coverage. So going straight down this line from this tree over, I'm going to do the 6 trees that I have, 2 of each that I just mentioned, and I will rotate them from Nanking cherry, Siberian pea, and pawpaw, and the same thing heading that way. So that's the plan. And then now I would like to show you the how-to of tree planting. But the reason that I'm planting trees and why it's important, besides what I just mentioned in our context, actually has to do with why planting trees is important for us as humans to be doing to help inspire change and growth and health and restoration in our environment and ecosystem. Trees sequester carbon. They cool the planet, they retain that carbon, and they emit oxygen. I'm also going to leave some links that have some really good information on the benefits of trees, why we should be doing it, even if it is, just 6 trees in the backyard in less than an acre. There is extreme importance in it, and I hope that we could all be inspired enough to go out and plant a tree this fall. And fall time really is a good time to be planting trees. But yeah, let's just get right to it and get into the how-to. I'm gonna put this on time lapse and let you just kind of watch me do what I do. So a quick explanation first of all. I'm gonna dig the hole. I'm gonna water the hole just to get the soil kind of moist and ready to receive the new plant. I'm gonna cut the plant out of the container, place it down in there. It's a transplant, so it's already in some potting soil. I want the base of the tree to be about 2 inches below the actual surface of the ground, and that just allows for a little bit of a sink, a little bit of a hole almost, where water will be kind of trapped. When it does rain, it'll naturally be stored in that slight depression of the land. And then I'm going to fill in that hole, stomp it down to that 2 inches like I said. You don't want it super firm, but you do want it pretty firm, making sure the tree is upright. And then you want to mulch the area, and that just retains moisture again, giving the tree as much opportunity to retain that water when it does come. And then I'm going to water in the area, and while I put the tree down there, I want to make sure that the roots are not being bent over. Just like in planting anything, you don't want the roots to be twisted or coming back up towards the surface. You want to keep them in their natural progression, heading down where they can gain strength. That is a really important thing for trees. A benefit of trees is that they and their root system maintain good soil structure, which prevents erosion, which is really important. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it, and I will show you what we're doing here. Enjoy. Alright guys, hope you like that little rundown. One thing I do want to add It's important to protect the tree once you do get it in the ground. There are not too many predators like I mentioned out here, but definitely protect it as it grows for the first year or so. If you can keep especially the base of it or the trunk of it protected. If you do have deer in your area, deer like to rub against it. Rabbits will come kind of pick at it. And here the chickens probably aren't going to mess around with it too much, but why take chances? You spent money on the tree, you just spent some time putting it in the ground. Just put some protection around it. In the first few weeks as it's getting established, you will want to water it, so check on it every couple of days. Just make sure it's staying moist. That mulch down around the base of it will hold moisture in, but just make sure if it's not raining or if it's really dry in your area, be sure to keep watering it. Check it, prune it as it grows. Again, just be on top of finding some resources. It really is simple. That took 5 minutes max to do that. So I just encourage you on this Labor Day weekend, which it is. It's beautiful. It's comfortable out. Go get a tree from your local like Tractor Supply Co. or something like that. Something that you and your family would like, something you find pretty, or maybe some fruit. I'm all about the fruit trees. Find something that fits your context. Go put it in the ground. Enjoy your weekend. Thanks for watching. Please share, tell your friends, and keep your eyes out on what we're doing here at Joe's Farm. We love you guys. Thank you so much. Take care.